New at 6, cameras are now being used in California to catch drivers breaking the law.
New measures from the state legislature are changing how speed and red light cameras can penalize drivers.
News Channel 3's Gavin Wynn joins us live with a breakdown of these measures and what they mean. Gavin.
John, Peter, that's right. In some ways, it's expanding how the state can catch speeders, and there's mixed opinions on what this automated enforcement will bring to motorists. But proponents say it's all to keep our roads safer.
If we want to work to make the roads safer, we need to address reckless speeding.
Damian Kevitt is the executive director of Streets Are For Everyone, or SAFE. He's a proponent of several new bills that will target speeders in California.
I know you mentioned that's one of the biggest factors in terms of collisions right now.
Yeah, speeding has always been a factor, and it's not just here. We do enforcement with the other agencies in the valley, and it's always been a factor. People just are in a hurry, they're rushing.
Assembly Bill 645 passed in 2023, and it's letting 6 cities in the state, including San Francisco, to deploy speed cameras through school zones and problem areas.
San Francisco has done very well. They've had a 72% reduction in speeding.
Kevitt notes this isn't about creating speed traps, but rather educating those who break the law. He says the first infraction is always a warning, and tickets start as low as $50 for drivers going 11 miles an hour over the posted speed limit.
By study, it has been shown in other cities that even a $50 ticket is enough to make those roads safer and actually reduce speeding.
And this year, a so-called expansion will be rolling out. AB 289 will allow Caltrans to deploy speed cameras to protect their workers alongside highway work zones statewide. We reached out to Caltrans to see if there are any local sites, but did not receive a response.
The whole idea is that this is really there to protect the lives where work zones where you actually have people actively working, not just to create speed traps.
But not everyone agrees that this type of enforcement is the way to do it.
You're not a fan of these speed cameras?
I'm not a fan of the government being up my rear, period.
Locally, some red light cameras were installed in problem areas in Cathedral City, but were removed in 2018.
This is Vista Chino and Date Palm, one of the spots where Cathedral City previously had those red light cameras installed, but their police department says it's unlikely to come back. Do you think those red light cameras are ever going to make a comeback?
In Cathedral City, no. It was too much work. It wasn't worth it.
And Senate Bill 720 also reduces fines and increases privacy protections for drivers for automated red light cameras. But again, as you just heard, there are no plans in Cathedral City to bring back those devices, even with the changes. Right now, there are no Valley cities currently participating in this speed camera pilot program. Stay with us on KSQ.com for updates if we hear more on how Caltrans on local work zones that could be fitted with those cameras. For now, I'm Gavin Wen, live in studio, News Channel 3.